Hello, my name is Dr. Isabelle Zaugg, and I'll be presenting Transdisciplinary Collaborative Teaching for Tech Justice today. I'm a postdoctoral research scientist at the Data Science Institute, as well as a lecturer at the Institute for Comparative Literature and Society at Columbia University. So we see that recent digital injustices in the news highlight the urgency of fostering a humanities-based understanding of justice among computational students. And we also see the need to bring understandings of computational processes and how they impact society to humanities and other students outside of computer science. And this is our impetus and motivation for designing and teaching tech justice courses. However, we also see that few computer science or humanities and social science faculty can take on this work alone. So what can we learn from the literature in this regard? Raji et al. Share with us that ethics content in technical computer science classes is rare. AI ethics, on the other hand, when it is taught, is an exclusionary pedagogy that silos CS perspectives from other fields and other ways of knowing. Techno-socialism solutionism tends to center on ethical fixes and promotes the ideal of ethical unicorns or tech saviors who, despite shallow socio-technical knowledge, aim to play a primary role in designing complete solutions. Computer science professors are the predominant actors teaching these courses. And this is concerning since few are likely to have a diverse epistemological skill set due to the insular nature of the field. People in CS who think differently from the technocratic and rationalist norms of the field tend to be pushed out, contributing to lack of diversity in the field and depleting perspectives on ethical issues. Quantitative methods typically lack a holistic perspective. And in turn, siloed citations in which different fields participating in AI ethics do not cite each other or value one another's expertise also contribute to a lack of diverse perspectives on these ethical issues. And therefore, we need partnership across the humanistic social sciences and the computational fields. More inclusive design is less about an individual engineer's ethical framework and more about participatory design where other stakeholders are actively and humbly welcome to join in developing more just and equitable systems. And this type of collaboration needs to start at the level of education. Feisler et al. Share with us that it's best to teach tech ethics through integration with design and practical work, while Metcalf et al. Share that active learning approaches that emphasize interaction and group reasoning exercises are best for fostering ethical reasoning. Furthermore, a focus on collective responsibility, culture, and collaboration is key. And therefore, I make the claim that transdisciplinary collaborative teaching is an important solution towards fostering tech justice values across society. And to do this, we need team teaching across skill sets, which can help broaden perspectives and model collaboration to students. And in turn, we need mixed cohorts of students, which will enrich discussions and enrich project-based learning. So first, I'd like to introduce to you the Collaboratory at Columbia program. This is a program that I've had the opportunity to research along with collaborators and colleagues at Columbia. This was a program co-founded by Columbia Entrepreneurship and the Data Science Institute. It supports teams of faculty to develop innovative interdisciplinary courses that embed data or computational science into more traditional domains, or the reverse, embedding business, policy, cultural, and ethical topics into the context of a data or computer science curriculum. Since 2016, the program has seen the creation of 32 new courses across more than 11 schools at Columbia, serving more than 6,000 students. And a focus on diversity, equity, inclusion, anti-racism, and data for good has led to a growing number of courses, of collaboratory courses on tech justice topics. And today I'd like to share with you some insights, both from the wider collaboratory as well as a specific course that I teach And this was a course that was supported by the collaboratory. I co-teach it with NLP researcher Smaranda Murasan, and the course also benefited from design input from humanities professor Lydia Liu. This is a 4,000 level course open to upper level undergraduate and graduate students. It's cross-listed in the Department of Computer Science and the Institute for Comparative Literature and Society. And it offers data science boot camps that complement the core coursework for our humanities and social science students, as we have a mixed cohort of students. And for final projects, teams of students bridging NLP and humanistic social science expertise team up to build a digital tool or project that furthers language justice, often by serving a digitally disadvantaged language community. So our course goals, our core course goal is to bring data and computational literacy about multilingual technologies to humanities students, while also exposing computer science and data science students to the ethical, cultural, business, and policy issues associated with multilingual technologies. And we explore the topic of whether digital technologies and their limitations when it comes to language diversity will contribute to language endangerment, or is it possible that with innovations and NLP work, multilingual natural language processing may bring a renaissance to language diversity? And to do this, we start by comparing a typology of language vitality and endangerment with typologies common to NLP, focused on resources, data resources, looking at languages ranging from low resource to high resource. So how did it go? Well, we've co-taught this course twice, in 2020 and 2021. We've had around 30 students in each of our courses. And our students, their pre-existing knowledge across many domains of expertise, including knowledge of digitally disadvantaged languages has really enriched the course. Our students have published 9 essays on the ICLS Explorations in Language Justice blog and have completed many innovative final projects. So these are the titles of our final projects for our 2 years. And course projects have ranged from a Kinti, an e-learning web app for the Shipibo Konibo language, a learning app and GitHub repository, Wolof language identification tool, to projects such as why machine translation fails Igbo, and a Cyrillic to Latin transliteration tool for Mongolian. And I want to share with you one particular project that bridges many of the domains in the course. This is called the Columbia Language Justice Perspectives Project, and it was completed by Nikita Desir and Kyra Ann Dawkins in 2021. And this project explored multilingual language experiences within the context of language justice. It reached out to the Columbia community to crowdsource perspectives on language justice in 12 different languages. And each of the respondents submitted their perspective written in English and then written in a second language, often their mother tongue. And then compared their own personal translation with a Google translation of the same text. And furthermore, used the blue system to measure the differences between the machine translated text and a human translated comparison. And it found, and their project found that 42% of the languages that were submitted through this project received unacceptable scores with the blue system, highlighting the ongoing gaps in machine translation for many languages across the world, and also highlighting the varied and nuanced perspectives on language justice that exist across our planet and across our Columbia community. And in fact, this project was among the winners of Columbia's 2021 Best Data Science Student Course Project Competition, which was even more remarkable because both of these students were actually humanities students. And they have actually gone on to continue doing work with digital technologies after the end of our course. So what are some of the takeaways? In terms of our specific course, we found that students responded well to this transdisciplinary collaborative approach. When it comes to our computational students, many are eager for purpose-driven curricula. While most of their course content tends to be computationally focused, our students had a deep interest in humanistic social science topics. They very much appreciated the chance to improve skills in writing, teamwork, and presentations. And many were very passionate about the projects that they completed in the course and have gone on to do further work on low resource languages. In turn, our students in the humanities and social sciences, we found that many were intimidated to take a computer science course, but were bravely able to push themselves to take this course. And we really made sure that their skill sets in the humanities and social sciences were valued in this context, and that they had good support to pass through the fish out of water phase. And when looking at this course, as well as the larger collaboratory as a whole, we believe that there's an opportunity for these types of tech justice courses to support diversity, equity, and inclusion goals, because they deal with a nuanced in a nuanced but explicit way with issues of equity within tech, and also create a pathway into tech for students from other fields who otherwise might not engage with this sphere. And we found, for example, that several of our students have gone on to expand their digital skill sets outside of the class. At an institutional level, it's important that universities provide opportunities and incentives for this type of innovative coursework. And the collaboratory could be one model for this. And in fact, in the bibliography, we have a Harvard Data Science Review article that presents the collaboratory as a model that I published with a number of colleagues. And it's also important for universities to support these efforts through cross-registration, credit towards majors in different departments, and access to additional teaching assistance and support for students who may need to build up computational skill sets quickly. Faculty should embrace teaching collaborations across expertise. There are challenges associated with this, including, areas of expertise that will remain out of reach within a partnership, but this is okay. And in fact, we found that collaboratory faculty fellows report that they truly enjoyed this type of collaboration. And in several cases, co-teaching led to collaborative research, which is also very important. And we think about our siloed citations and our lack of cross-disciplinary research within the tech ethics fields. This is also a positive outcome. So to conclude, transdisciplinary collaborative teaching is fundamental to our future. As more and more of our world, be it our communication, justice systems, education, access to economic opportunity, and physical spaces are mediated by digital systems, digital literacy and skill sets have become an essential component of citizenship and should be shared across as wide a swath of society as possible. In turn, it is increasingly essential that our technologists understand the social world and have a strong foundation of understanding injustice and equity. We need to bridge traditional disciplines to foster this, building collaborative teaching and learning environments. Thank you very much. I have shared my slide deck here. And so you're welcome to take a deeper look into the bibliography there. Thank you.